Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey to Soul. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Virgo season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Virgos. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here, okay? So collective, somebody here wants a new beginning with you here. They want a do-over, okay? They want you to press the reset button, literally here, okay? With shredder and new beginning here, somebody wants you to forget about the past here, okay? Let it all go. Let's start over. Let's start anew. They want a fresh start here, okay? Whoever this is or whoever this was, this could be a masculine energy here. You'll know if this resonates here because there's something about this person here being a risk taker, especially surrounding like material wealth, finances here. Somebody had a need to like keep up with the Joneses here. This person could be in danger, or this person is like this because they're coming towards you. Like this danger could be lurking here, okay? Yeah, again, like you'll know if this resonates here because somebody, again, there's something about them always taking risk here. Maybe this person, like every other day, they were on something new when it came to like a get rich quick scheme or an idea here, all right? There's something about this person having eyes bigger than their stomach. And it could be greed here, but there was also like this keeping up with the Joneses here, okay? And it's like, this is, you know, it's one thing where you have a 9 to 5 here. You have a steady income here, okay? And then you do a little risk taking on the side. Maybe like you like to play the lottery here, okay? But you don't let it affect. I'm hearing residual income, like a solid foundation. This is somebody here like gambling is a way of life to them, okay? That could be literally or figuratively speaking here, okay? And again, the danger could be this person coming towards you, but I also feel like they're in a bind here. This person may want to come towards you and apologize here, okay? But it's all manipulation is what I'm getting, okay? This could be someone who is like overindulging behind the scenes here, all right? Maybe to like numb. And I feel like trying to numb the truth about themselves, the person in the mirror, all right? Or why they're in a specific situation here, okay? This is someone who just wants to steer you wrong, okay? They want to re-enter your life, your space here, okay? And like grab hold of the wheel, literally, okay? No, let's go here. Let's go. Let's do this, all right? You could be someone who's like on the straight and narrow. No, you're not perfect here, but you're responsible here, okay? You don't take risks that can cause you misfortune here, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on, okay? There's also this, today is like this impending doom, okay? This energy that's lurking, surrounding the collective, but it's not about you guys here, okay? It's about like opposing forces here, you know? The jig is up with these people is what I'm getting. Ciao. Very draining energy here, okay? Very draining here, okay? 8 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles energy here, okay? This could have been this person here, some type of investment here to become the King of Pentacles here, all right? If this is them, it's just as fast as they got it, they lost it here, okay? You could have been working for this person, or maybe they were working for you here. Yeah, in the past here, 8 of Pentacles with the 6 of Cups here, okay? Somebody could have lost their job here, okay? However they were getting by, okay? You know, to occupy a certain position here, a seat here, okay, has failed through. Something about, this could have been your person. This could have been a soulmate of yours here, but it could have been two masculine energies that were working together in the past here, okay? There was some form of an alliance or a contract is what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah, for success. 8 of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands here, okay? So this is somebody who was on their high horse in the past is what I'm getting here, okay? Somebody also could be in a same-sex relationship here, okay? Yeah. This King of Wands. Could be a King of Wands and a King of Cups here, okay? But they were in, and that's not going to resonate with everyone with the same sex, but they were definitely winning in the past here, okay? Doing a victory lap, doing a victory dance here, all right? Somebody could be well known. They could be very popular here, okay? They can have a lot of status or notoriety here, okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo here, all right? But I feel like somebody started to look into something here. Somebody's wins, okay? Okay. Somebody could be 33. Somebody could have been born in 93 here, right? Yeah, with the 3 of Pentacles here, okay? So this was a collaboration here, okay? They had a team, all right? They definitely had a team that was helping them keep afloat, or this is how they were all keeping afloat here, okay? I just want you to literally shred the memories, okay? Yeah, with the 9 of Cups energy here, okay? But now they're in the 9 of Swords here because they're dealing with some blockages here, okay? Somebody could be blocking a Taurus here, okay? Okay, 5 of Cups in the reverse, right? 7 of Pentacles, what's going on? Emperor energy here, okay? So hope, forgiveness, moving on and healing here, okay? So, you know, there could be several messages with this. Like this person is not remorseful. They're not regretful here for how they were getting by, okay? Just to get high maybe. But with the 7 of Pentacles energy, they are doing some reflection is what I'm getting here, okay? This could be somebody who kind of makes excuses for, you know, why they do what they do, why they, you know, did what they did here, okay? Interesting. Yeah, you could have walked away from this person or they could have walked away from you here, okay? Interesting. 5 of Cups in the reverse, this person is trying to keep hope alive, all right? Yeah, again, with the getting back to the Page of Cups, they want your forgiveness here, okay? But they're not sorry, okay? Yeah, sorry, not sorry is what they want to say. You know, it's like somebody's still standing on business here, okay? Somebody is, there's no regret. There's no remorse here, all right? I don't know if this person did something to you. This could be something as simple as somebody cheating on you here, okay? Maybe you left this person here because they took a lot of risk here. That could have caused you a lot of blockages, unnecessary obligations here, okay? Could have had you in like this 10 of Wands energy where you were always stressed out, carrying burdens here. And you got tired of it and you walked away here, okay? You could have took a moment to reflect. It could have took you a while to recover with the Strength card and the 7 of Pentacles energy here, okay? Child, Death card, ew. Could be dealing with the Scorpio here, all right? With the High Priestess energy here, child. What is going on? You could be blocking a Sagittarius here, okay? This is real specific. Somebody knows about an ending that occurred here, okay? Jeez, I keep getting this. And where they hit the body. Child, the death angels are on the loose, okay? And not just to take people to the underworld here, but they're telling, okay? I keep getting that, child. Yeah, Justice, okay? Could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra here, all right? Sage. Okay, Nine of Pentacles energy here. Yeah, they lied. Okay. Somebody could have blood on their hands here. Jeez. These Grim Reaper readings here. Okay. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles, this investment, you know, whatever they were invested into here, child. And somebody's a show-off is what Spirit is saying here. Okay. Like somebody's sick. Somebody's a sick mofo here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing the what? I spit on your grave, then I grab my Charles Dickens. Like, The Eight of Pentacles here, you know, New York could be significant here. And the Seven of Swords, they steal for work. Something that they do, they take from others here. Okay, so they can pop out in the Nine of Pentacles energy here. So they can pop out as someone here who has a strong foundation, a firm foundation beneath them here. Okay, they're self-sufficient here. They're single. Okay, something that they were doing for work. Yeah. Child. What is going on? Okay, journey. Somebody is not remorseful here about a journey that they took. This person could be in transit here. Maybe they want to reach out to you here. Okay, they could be getting a message of concern though. All right, there's a lot of gossiping going on behind the scenes in the background here. Somebody's also concerned about that. All right. There's a Jezebel energy here, okay? Somebody's mask is off here. Snake in the reverse here, yeah. So it's almost like somebody's trying to run to you, child, please. Trying to run to you for cover, okay? Yeah, you could be the main female here, but I feel like the Jezebel energy is one of the main females in this story here. Okay, snake in the reverse, mask in the reverse, false person. Excuse me, in the reverse here, okay? So several messages here. Number one, somebody's mask is falling off. They can no longer snake people, snake a situation here, but they did a lot to keep themselves from looking like a false person, and it had a lot to do with stealing. Okay, on a spiritual level, this could be siphoning from others here, because we do have the Ace of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, somebody was putting some stank on it. All right, child. About a dirty deal. This could be surrounding an actual home foundation, maybe even a marriage here. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's other people that see them as this false person, this snake here. Okay, and because of that, they can no longer maneuver how they were maneuvering. Okay, so this person, no, this is somebody who, when it comes to even how they make money, they only know how to get by. Okay, by doing, you know, these dirty deeds. Somebody does not know how to be in the upright here. Okay, so they could be, you know, trying to come to you again with this shredder and new beginning. All right. This could be somebody who wants to take you down with them here. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Upholding your autonomy and rejecting attempts at manipulation here. Yeah. Okay. Again, you could be someone who is self-sufficient, independent here. All right. And they want to come in here and, you know, take hold of the wheel. Okay. And like drive your business into the ground. Something like that. Your foundation, you know. It's like somebody moving in, and 6 months after this person moves in, you know, the end result is you end up, you know, going into foreclosure or getting evicted here. But it started off with a job loss, and then it started off with a lot of petty disputes here. Somebody's got a lot of karma on them here. Okay, it's a stench. All right. Yeah, great fortune here and imprisonment. Child, please. Whatever they did for money here, it could be leading them to jail. Okay, great fortune here. Yeah, and with the family room is in the bottom of the deck, could be a couple in the family here, or these people could be a family together. Yeah. Somebody also found out it was them with the mask in the reverse here. Okay, like this could be an energy where something is coming up missing here. Okay. They didn't know who it was, who was doing it for a while. They found out it was this person here, the Emperor. Okay. I'm getting a masculine and a feminine energy here. Okay. They found out who was the culprit. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. That's exactly what's going on. Imprisonment. This person feels isolated, confined, restricted here. I feel like they're already in a spiritual hell / jail here. Okay. Well. What a web we weave. Okay. What a web this person has weaved. Interesting. Somebody here, their protection has been stripped. Okay. So if this is somebody who is trying to cloak themselves in the spiritual, it's been yanked. Okay. This is why everybody all of a sudden is seeing them here. Okay. I'm telling you, sacred pull and talisman here. Yep. Somebody could be 47, 48, 49 here. Okay. Or between those ages, something could happen. Yeah. Like they were like hiding themselves in this light, maybe even your light here. Okay. Like in this holy light. All right. But something has been released. I'm also getting like an entity has been released. If they were binding somebody, this could even be somebody passed over here. Okay. Like forcing somebody to protect them here. A spirit entity has been released here. Okay. Heal the ouch. Child, please. What the hell is going on? Making a choice. Okay. So somebody is trying to heal. Okay. Maybe they want you to heal them. You can have a choice to make. Okay. Now this person wants to make a choice to heal, but I feel like it's too late. With the 5 of Cups in the reverse here. Commitment. Yeah, because they were down for so long here. Okay. Now this person wants to heal some type of break between you guys here. Okay. Yeah, purity and commitment here. This could even be somebody who was of the light, okay, that was committed to helping this person, protecting this person here. Okay. That is now releasing themselves from this person's energy here, and that could be another thing that's exposing them here. Okay. Somebody was helping to heal this person or protect them, maybe on a spiritual level here is what I'm getting. Okay. They made a deal or a contract here. What's that flip back over? What is it? Yeah, goblin, child. I can't make it up. Okay, you see it wanted to flip back over here. So this person wouldn't come out as a goblin. They wouldn't look something about greed. Okay, they want people seeing them for who they were. Effing gargoyle here. Yeah, stuck in the mud. Child, please. Something was released. Yeah, protection and release. I can't make it up, y'all. I can't make it up. So this could be a situation where somebody is working with a practitioner here. Okay, that commitment, that was the agreement, that was the deal to protect somebody here. All right. And this practitioner could have found out that this person is a straight up devil. As a matter of fact, they have caused harm to others. They have stole from others here. Maybe somebody even has blood on their hands here. They're releasing this person. Somebody's protection has been released here. Okay. On a 3D level, this could be somebody who was capping for them. Okay. Vouching for them here. Okay. Child, please. Now this person is stuck in the mud. I cannot believe it. Yeah, a new beginning. Again, they wanted a new beginning. So somebody was doing the shredding for them here. Okay. Somebody was doing the shredding for them. They were coming off as this Page of Cups energy, somebody who is innocent, right? Childlike. Child, And this is why this person kept getting a new beginning here, a clean slate, you know? You know, I did a reading a few days ago, and I was like, you know, there's some people, it was a couple, it was a masculine and feminine energy, who should have been locked up. Okay, it's like they were targeting you, targeting people in the collective here. They shouldn't even be free to roam. All right, like it was a huge injustice going on surrounding a couple. Okay, and this could, you know, this could be an energy that resonates with a few people, a few karmic energies here, but they kept getting a new beginning. They kept getting a reset here, new beginning and new beginnings. It could be something specific about the new moon. Maybe somebody was doing work surrounding the new moon. Yeah, coming to life. This person kept coming up with a rebirth here, but they're a devil. Okay, now this person is stuck. All right, so they kept getting out of spiritual jail. They kept getting out of spiritual jail. And the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, this is the work of, you know, deceiving, okay? Like taking somebody else's light, all right? To cloak themselves. Bone collector, They were dealing with a practitioner here, okay? That, I'm getting relics again. They have a lot of, what can I say, resources here that have different energies attached to them here, okay? And it's like any, mini, miny, mo, okay? It's almost like picking and choosing relics, talismans, you know, voodoo dolls, whatever they, you know, choose to use to cloak this person, to attach to this person, to cleanse this person here, okay? And I'm getting an energy where somebody can't be cleansed, but somebody was definitely doing cloaking work for them here, okay? Bone collector, all right? Somebody was using other people's light, okay, energy here, all right, to cloak themselves, all right? And they were going to somebody who was very savvy here, okay? Somebody who was very good at what they did. Unexpected visitors here, okay? Yeah, Wizard of Awareness here. I can't make it up. Yeah, they kept embarking. They kept going to a specific practitioner here, okay? Into the unknown. Oops. Yeah, heal the ouch just fell to the floor here because I feel like somebody has came to the end of the road with that, all right? Again, journey. Okay, somebody kept traveling to see this person here. Yeah, unexpected visitors. They kept knocking on this person's door, okay? This is somebody who's very old school here, okay? It's like an energy of, you know, back in the day, you know, now you can get online, okay, and petition a practitioner here all the way across the world here. But somebody here, they could stay in the woods, they could stay in a rural energy, and it's like you still have to go the old school route to get to them here. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah, movement here. This Jezebel to get movement. Yeah, child, what is this? Magical map shifter. Look at this shit, okay? Wow. Movement, okay? That's what they were doing, okay, to get themselves out of stuck positions here. A goblin. A goblin kept peeping, kept coming around the corner, knocking on the door. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with the Into the Unknown, Wizard of Awareness. Okay, I'm seeing somebody knocking, hey, whispering. Okay, you know. Again, I'm just getting like, in spite of the new world, you know, with the internet and being online, like somebody still stays at the end of the road here. Like I'm seeing a winding road, like go through a forest, go through a a wooded area here, okay? You know, like how it was done in the old days, like somebody stays in a shack or in a wood house, something like that. Like somebody has kept like their living quarters here, or something about the way you get in touch with them. It's still old school here, okay? Magical map shifter here. Yeah, to get themselves out of a stuck cycle here. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Follow the leader, okay? This is a winding road here. Hunger at the bottom of the deck here. Wow. Wow. I'm seeing Gandalf. Okay, I think that's Lord of the Rings here. Okay, wherever they go to, like, you know, they're good, right? I feel like this person, you know, they can walk like in the middle. They're good on the light and the dark here. Like if you want to be cloaked and you want to be healed, you want to be cleansed, they're good at that. Okay, maybe that could be this person's expertise. Okay, cleansing and cloaking, something like that. You know, damn. I don't know why I'm being told to go to this. Okay. Oh, shit. Wherever they were going to here, okay? I was called here on a mission here, okay? Yeah. They came to this person on a mission. Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world here, okay? And I was called here on a mission here. Something about wood, okay? Trees, okay? Somebody works with the elements of nature a lot here, Facing my shadow, what I'm getting is facing my shadow removes darkness from my world here, okay? Going into the shadows here, that is this person's expertise here, okay? Interesting. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants to say about this situation here, okay? Because great fortune here. They could have even been doing this, like this could even be work on a court case here, okay? Court case spells here, all right? So when somebody goes in front of the judge, they look pristine here, okay? Excuse me, and confirmation here. Yeah, child. Anytime somebody had a court date, an arraignment here, okay? Yeah, they go to this person. This is their go-to person for cleansing and cloaking. What is going on? Child, yeah, And now, like, this is not working anymore. Snake in the reverse, false person in the reverse, and the mask is in the reverse, okay? Yeah, crimson resolve here, okay? The gateway of knowledge here, So this person was using their knowledge of the underworld, of the spirit realm as a whole, okay, to resolve their issues here, all their issues, perhaps, okay? Yeah. Clouded. Again, clouded. Clouded Riviera, okay? This is the work, the smoke and mirrors here, okay? You know, in the fact, okay, even if they can't cloud this person, if they're not successful cloaking this person 100%, they just flood the entire energy here. So the judge is confused, the lawyer is confused, the jury is confused, something like that. Yeah, everybody surrounding the situation is confused here. Like their judgment is clouded here, okay? Somebody's good, honey, okay? Yeah, somebody's good. Thorn reflection is at the top of the day. Ooh, geez, I almost want to drop the whole thing here. Okay, yeah, the threshold in the reverse, honey. Okay, this person can no longer cross this threshold. They did it to death here. Okay, they did it till they were satisfied. All right, that's it. So this is divine intervention here. Okay, and like this wizard of awareness, they were always like They would think hard about how they can get something done. Okay, birds could be significant here. Okay. Like this person, you know, they went into the books. They did a deep dive for this person. Maybe they came with a lot of money. Okay, maybe they made a lot of money off of this client here. Okay. Let's get some details here, because somebody's ass is going to jail. Great fortune here, you know. Again, this could be on a spiritual level. Somebody constantly taking from you here, okay, to where you don't get the job. You don't get the promotion here, okay. Things slow down for you, all right. Maybe this person was using you to do like a destiny swap when it came to your light, when it came to your truth here, okay. Divide and conquer. Like this person, whoever they were going to, they go in, okay? It could be a Virgo, all right? Or maybe this person has a lot of Virgo placements here, but they go in, all right? Somebody who's well-versed, yeah. And somebody has a lot of secrets here. Missing child, divide and conquer here, yeah. They have a lot of secrets. Somebody could have found out who they were doing work for and, you know, what is up under this person's belt, okay? Maybe because they kept coming back, you know? So maybe, you know, it's like, okay, you know, they came to this person. There was like, okay, before I do this, let me see what's really going on with this person, okay? You know? Because this person keeps coming back. Okay, because again, something was running out. Somebody's too filthy. All right, they're too filthy. Okay, dad. Somebody wanted to separate you from a father figure here, or this could be somebody's dad. Okay, divide and conquer here, or it could be a child's father here. There's a father figure here that's ooh shit. Okay, it could be dealing with the Capricorn. Maybe even a Scorpio, but Pluto energy, child. Underbelly of emotions here. Okay, transformation, rebirth, and destruction. Okay, somebody's, again, with this rebirth energy here. All right. Somebody can have double Capricorn here. Husband. Somebody's husband is being investigated here. Okay. Child. What is going on here? Maybe surrounding some false reports here. Okay. This person, this person is about to experience some type of, this Pluto energy, it's about to cause some type of destruction. Yeah, dark night. Dark night of the soul, dark night before they get a rebirth here, it's going to have to be done the organic way, okay? Meaning you have to go through a dark night of the soul, all right? Somebody wasn't doing that, honey. They were traveling, again, winding road as energy here. Like, follow the leader, okay? They were traveling this dark road here. Okay, going to this person here to get a rebirth here. Yeah, it's not looking so good. Divide and conquer. Maybe you separated yourself from this person here. Okay. Yeah, evil people in high places here, child. So for some of you, this practitioner is no good. They're good at what they do. Okay, but this is who they were going to here. All right. Someone who misuses and abuses their gift. Okay. To help evil people out of tight places here. But child, the Most High is showing up here and saying God is real. The divine was always in this situation here, okay? God was watching this evildoer is what I'm hearing. Wizard of awareness here, okay? If this is not a spiritual practitioner here, this could be somebody who's in the 3D here, okay? Who was pulling strings and resources here. This person was always being watched. Somebody who felt like they could play God in somebody's life here, okay? They decided they could stop judgment from happening here. There's some divine intervention here when it comes to a situation here. And it could be concerning a father figure here. There's a judge that was being watched here, okay? They got a judge on camera, okay? Or somebody who called a judgment. Again, evil people in high places, child. They're saying it's a judge that they're watching a judge, okay? They're watching a judge. Yeah, Somebody was causing illusions here with some false reports with this bullshit-ass child abuse here, okay? Allegation here. They're on somebody's ass. And a judge could have took the bait, or they could have been in cahoots with the father figure here. Yeah. Somebody can have a secret child or a hidden family here with a church member here. Or again, this could be a pastor or a preacher here. Okay. Whoever was casting shadows over you, their secrets are spilling out left and right here. Yeah, people could be talking about this here. Okay. They could be talking about this. Again. Yeah, Leo. Okay. 5th house, natural born leader, creativity, loyalty, pride, ego, drama, celebrity, children, pleasure, son here. Somebody could be talking about a Leo, okay? Or talking about children here, okay? Gemini, Virgo, Leo could be significant here, okay? Somebody could be talking about you, okay, saying that you're a natural born leader. Somebody could have been trying to say elsewhere, but I'm definitely getting big on the children here, okay? Somebody could be talking about somebody's child, all right, with the dad, the father energy here. Ooh, child. Okay, somebody was seeking validation from friends and family here, okay? And when they did that, they fumbled a divine opportunity here, okay? Yeah. These people are green with envy here. So somebody was trying to prove something to somebody here, okay? You know, kissing ass, you know. They wanted somebody's approval here, okay? An uncle. Damn. So we have an uncle and we have a father figure. These could be men in your family here. Again, with the Emperor energy and the Page of Cups, this could be a father figure, somebody who wants to apologize here. Okay? So it could be an uncle, a father figure, and a judge that was working together. All right? An Aquarius could be significant here. Somebody's mom could be an Aquarius here. Child. So, I don't know. Maybe this family has a name here. Okay? If you're the mom, somebody could have been talking about you. Maybe these allegations were made towards you, okay? Because, ooh, child, somebody was talking to somebody's boss or supervisor here. Child, what is going on? A lot of talking was going on, okay? And now somebody wants to apologize here. So again, with the shredder and the new beginning, somebody also had somebody in the 3D that was getting rid of evidence for them here, hiding the truth here. Like I said, a judge is being watched here, okay? There could be some footage. All right, boss or supervisor energy. I'm getting somebody was talking or gossiping to somebody's boss or supervisor here. Somebody could have even had a relationship with a boss or supervisor here, okay? Somebody was trying to appease another person here, okay? Like if you were dealing with a family, this could have been your family, this could have been in-laws. This just could have been a well-known family that was misusing and abusing their power in your situation here. It could have been a judge that was trying to appease a family here or a family member, okay? Or vice versa here, okay? Yeah, evil people in high places here, but like I said, God is real. The divine was always in control in this situation. I feel like there was a massive, lots of corruption here, but there was a massive abuse of power, okay? Like, an overextension here. Like somebody was really trying to keep their foot on your neck here, okay? It could have been a father figure that was involved here, all right? A father, an uncle, and a judge specifically is what I'm getting. And there was definitely some allegations of child abuse here. I could not make it up. In-laws. For some of you guys, it was your in-laws family here, okay? For somebody, it's your in-laws that worked with your own family here, okay? There could be a teacher that's a part of your in-laws here, okay? Or this could be somebody who was like a coach or a guide here. Guided somebody on how to do something, taught somebody how to abuse their power, what to do, what to say, who to call, okay? Yeah, I'm getting people who have certain positions, status in a community here, okay? And like they all were abusing their power. Child? Ain't there some shit? Ain't there some shit here? Not good. Okay? Damn. There could be a grandmother that's getting karma here with Saturn, or it could be a passed over grandmother here that's handing out karma here, okay? Somebody could have said that you were an escort, a lady of leisure, a street taco, a meat puppet. Every mistake is a life lesson. No failures, only learning moments. They're about to learn a lesson about that here, okay? Karma, justice, ethics, career, achievements in life, virtues, values, teachings through pain. Something could have got passed down here, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Saturn, divide and conquer here. Someone definitely wanted you on the outskirts here, okay? There was an intent to have everybody against you here, okay? Someone wanted to separate you from people that maybe would have had your back, okay? Or there was even maybe an opportunity for these people to have your back or just stand beside you here. Somebody wanted you isolated here, okay? This was a tactic that they had to achieve for whatever reason here, okay? Yeah, there could have been a kindred spirit that was in this situation here, okay? There's a kindred spirit, all right? Maybe somebody who should have never crossed you, okay? There you could have a past life connection with somebody here. Could be a dad, could be an uncle, okay? Wow. Somebody was talking to somebody's boss, huh? Ooh, a grandfather, okay? So with the boss or supervisor here, okay, somebody's grandfather could be a boss or a supervisor here, but somebody here, can I say, they were pulling strings here, okay? Like this dad could also, this dad or this uncle could also be a grandfather, depending on, who's listening, who's watching here, all right? Somebody was listening to a grandfather here. This can even be your boss or supervisor on your job here, all right? I feel like somebody called somebody's boss, somebody called somebody in charge here. Okay, they pulled some strings here, all right? Interesting. There's definitely an investigation going on here, okay? Something about a grandmother and a niece, okay? They could have been working together. Child grandparents are all up in this here. Somebody could be getting sued here. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries here. Wow. Yeah, judgment. Judgment. There's a third party in this situation, you guys, okay? This person has some type of petty vendetta against you here, okay? This is like somebody who feel like they took somebody from you here, okay? But you see it as a blessing in disguise, okay? Like, It's given, don't threaten me with a good time, okay? That's interesting. Somebody's wife had it out for an empress. Child, this is very layered here, okay? Yeah. Somebody's wife had it out for an empress here, okay? So, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe somebody that you were dealing with in the past, an ex remarried here, okay? Whether this is a child's mother, child's father, or an actual ex-husband or ex-wife, and their wife was still like in your energy here, okay? Even though your back was turned, you had moved on, okay? They were still in this energy like, I took your man, okay? Well, yeah, I feel like they got distracted with that situation here because child, let's get one last spread, okay? Judgment. Yeah, somebody's wife had it out for a divine feminine here. Yeah, all these people work together. An uncle, a dad, and a judge, specifically a teacher here, okay? And again, I'm getting with this teacher energy. It's not so much about the profession, but it's just about like the status here, okay? People having these roles in the community where they're automatically assumed to be in the upright here, okay? People of great character here, okay? I'm hearing ambiguous, okay? Yeah, they all work together here. Possibly to dig a ditch for you here, okay? High form of manipulation here and magic, okay? So, you know, something's very spiritual as well as, you know, as above, so below, okay? You know, very spiritual here, and there's also something that's playing out, manifesting in the living earth here, okay? Yeah. King of Blades with the Magician here, okay? Again, it's looking like a judge to me, a judge or a lawyer here, okay? But the King of Blades is to the Magician here, okay? Somebody's getting cut off at the knees, at the ankles here. Somebody was definitely doing a lot of manipulation surrounding a court case here, okay? Legalities here, all right? They forgot who the real judge was here, or maybe somebody's an atheist here, okay? Somebody felt like, you know, they were the alpha and the omega, okay? They're the judge, and, you know, nothing you do or say can get past them here, like, Again, it's no coincidence that God is behind this card. God is real, evil people in high places. The divine is saying, you thought you had this here, okay? This was never that, okay? Nobody sits higher than I. Child, people were celebrating here. Yeah, honey. They were celebrating, honey, okay? Causing some type of illusion here when it came to legalities here. Yeah, moon card. What is this? Yeah, judgment. Judgment. For whatever somebody said, okay? Something about this grandfather, this boss, this supervisor here, okay? This could even be somebody trying to call up to your job and get you fired here, or just put you in a bad light here, okay? Heal the ouches in the reverse. This cannot be healed, meaning ain't no sick, sad, sorry ass apology gonna do it here, okay? Because somebody came for your entire life, your livelihood here. With the moon energy here, like somebody was leaving shit out. Somebody was paying somebody behind the scenes. Six of Pentacles here, okay, with the moon card. There was a lot of people in this situation that had a vendetta against you here. Okay, yeah, the Chariot in the reverse here, because somebody's about to crash and burn. Could be dealing with the Cancer here. I can't make it up with the Three of Swords energy. Somebody's crying real tears. Past, present, or future. Child. Yeah, with the Fool energy here. Somebody took a risk in a relationship here. You could be dealing with a Gemini here. Excuse me. Somebody could be on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer here. Somebody feels like a fool. Okay. Yeah, because this person is being blocked. The High Priestess here. You could be coming up as the High Priestess here. You don't want to hear a damn thing this person has to say. For some of you guys, this could be an ex, but I'm definitely picking up on a sun sign Gemini here who feels like a fool. Could be dealing with a Pisces as well. Yeah, Eight of Coins. They're under judgment here for working together. For working together with deceit. Seven of Swords here to steal from somebody perhaps here. Okay, trying to get away with something. They all worked in unison. Okay, with the Hierophant energy. Child, please, this is the judge. All right, this is the judge. Eight of Pentacles to the Hierophant energy here. Okay, that's also the practitioner. Damn. The rabbit hole is deep because I feel like this reading can go on forever. Okay, but we ain't got all day. Six of Wands energy here. Yeah, to get success and victory here. Now this person is being blocked. Okay. Now they're being blocked. A boss, a supervisor, a grandfather, and a judge. Okay, that's what it fell on. 9 of Wands energy here. Past, present, or future. Okay, they're not getting this victory. Okay, whatever victory they got in the past, it was short-lived. Okay, it was short-lived because the divine was in control of this situation here, which means you were being looked over here. All right, somebody thought something was nothing. Okay, like business as usual here. We know a lot of corruption goes on behind the scenes when we're talking about the court system, the justice system here, but I'm hearing you weren't up for grabs, okay? You know, somebody should have chosen another target, okay? And this could have been a part of destiny here, all right? It's like, okay, you effing all these people over. You're railroading all these people. You're stealing all people's inheritance and wills, but sooner or later, you're going to come across the right one. And that's what's going on here, all right? Yeah. Big betrayal. Big betrayal. In-laws. Okay? Somebody's in-laws can have connections here to the justice system here. Let's close this out. You're going to have your wish fulfillment here, okay, in the near future. You're going to get what you worked for, okay? This is what they were hoping, all right? Okay, 8 of Wands. Okay, with the Chariot here, okay? Forward movement here, Damn, yeah, Sun card. With the High Priestess and the Empress, I can't make it up. With the Ace of Wands energy, chat please. Okay, not the High Priestess in the reverse fell on the Emperor here. Okay, and that speaks volumes. Okay, because like we said, on a 3D level, this is like a judge. Okay, that rules over a courtroom here. That's not going to work. This is a judge that rules over a courtroom here, but I'm also getting a practitioner, a high priest or a high priestess here, okay, that was trying to control something with the Emperor energy here, okay? These people have been exposed, and that's why they're heartbroken. Somebody wants to remove this blockage here with this Page of Cups, so look out for that. Somebody may want to contact you or come towards you to have drinks or coffee or something like that, child, please. Tell them to keep it. Tell them to keep it here. They're getting exposed, okay? Could be dealing with the Cancer or Leo. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey to Soul. Bye.